Hello, my family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you a weekly encouragement on today. And on today, it is going to be a weekly encouragement on the road. The therapist is always on call, and the therapist is here, there, and everywhere. But guess what? I still got something to tell. Somebody out there needs motivation. And I was told myself through the meditation that I received this week that somebody needs a little motivation. I told you 2 weeks ago. I told you 2 weeks ago to fight on. I told you last week to don't settle. So I got some motivation, some more to piggyback off of that. Cause somebody out there that's tuning in today need the therapist to come down, just down to earth, just to realize that hey, at the end of the day, she is down to earth with me. I mean, now, even though the spirit moved so good in church today, and I just had to give praise for what is about to manifest. I'm just speaking, this is just me speaking over my life right now. Or what is about to manifest in my life beginning on this pre-Easter Good Friday week. What's about to manifest and take over, which I don't know all of, because I cast my burden, as I told you, I released it, and I let God handle it. And I'm letting him do it, and he gonna bring me to it. He gonna bring me through it and bring me directly to it. So, and it's already happening. I mean, just look at it. You see the beam, you see the gleam, you see the glow, don't you know? Which means that the blessing is already on you. Yeah, I said it. The blessing is on you. Everybody. The natural sun is shining, and the natural blessing is on you. But there's also, because you can see that natural sun, there's also the spiritual sun. The spiritual sun is showing his favor. I was talking to my son today, my oldest, and telling him what I learned about the difference between blessings and favor. For I tell y'all myself, my fellow followers, and those who tune in to get encouragement and motivations, which I appreciate every last one of you, that the favor is not fair. But the favor is what's there from him, from the one above, if you are ready and willing. Now, the blessing comes as what goes to everybody. The favor is what is unexpected, what is not planned for, what is above and out of your thinking, above and beyond your mind can even comprehend. But my question to you today is, are you ready for it? That's a good question. Well, I'm going to dive into it right now. I'm going to go right into it because, like I said, the therapist is on the road. I'm celebrating my big sister's birthday, and I'm just preparing myself for this blessed week that's about to come on and for what's about to come, regardless of what is being said or what it looks like. And that's just faith talk, which I'm going to give you some motivation into that right now. So, to those who are tuning in today, I want to talk and speak. Got a question to ask. Does anybody feel that's tuning in today? Does anybody feel like I'm doing? It may seem like I'm asking the same question, but this is just a piggyback. It's coming from a different aspect. But I want directly to ask to somebody out there who's listening today. Does anybody out there feel like I'm just doing the best that I can? And it just feels like that every time I try, I'm putting my best stride forth. It's just shutting me down. Does anybody feel like that? Anybody tuning in just feel like I'm pressing my hardest, and it just seems like nothing but the hardest come back falling on me. It ain't like I can't get one breakthrough, nothing. Okay, let me spin that around and put it coming from a different angle. Does anybody just feel like that it is purposely setting you up? You're being purposely set up to not succeed. This is a trap that's purposely being set for you to not be able to see what is promised, or to not to be able to experience the flow and the glow and everything that is supposed to be? Does anybody feel like that? Because if that's you who I'm talking to today. I know somebody out there will be saying, well, Dr. Charity, what are you talking about? Here you go. Here. If I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would be simply this. Shut it or they down. Don't let them shut you down. Let it resonate, and I'm going to come around and do it again. Let me say it again. Shut it or they down. Simple. Don't let them shut you down. Well, somebody out there is saying, well, Dr. Charity, what you mean by shut it? Who is it and them? It and them is whoever is saying in your ear or showing it to your face and your eyes that it's impossible. Stop doing it. Or telling you what I told you last week. Telling you just settle for what you can get. Tap out. Don't worry about it. I wouldn't even bank on that. You know what? Just stop while you ahead. I wouldn't do that. That's who you need to stop. Let me tell you like this. Somebody else may be saying, okay, so how do you stop it or they? I mean, I know what you're saying, Dr. Charity, but I don't know how you stop people I don't know how you stop. I mean, why are they coming my way anyways? Yeah, you who I'm talking to. There's a way to stop, and I'm going to tell you and give you your motivation to stop it. Because you ain't got to take that. I told you last week, you don't settle. You don't tap out just because somebody else says that's what they would do. Let them be the loser. Let them lose out and miss out on their destiny and their promise. But don't let it be you. And I'm telling somebody today, don't let it be you. Don't you miss out because of what somebody else is missing out. For that is what it's all about. Come here. Let me in your ear. Come here. Come here right now. Look. As I was studying, I'm going to tell you where it came from. You already know that I meditate throughout the week. And this week, everything was just coming like a smooth breeze. So really, nothing really stuck out. I was just taking it. I was like a big old sponge this week. So I was taking and soaking up everything that I was meditating on. But even in the mellowness that I was in, because I've been battling a mind battle. The enemy's really been trying to come in while this manifestation is taking place. And I've been just trying to keep myself at a cool, calm air. And I've been in a cool area. But even in that case, there was something that stuck out. I listened to Pastor John Hanna, and John Hanna talked about how the enemy comes to shut people down. The enemy comes to shut you down because of what is on you. He is trying to shut you down. But that's when you take the initiative and shut him down. You shut him down with the word and with your faith. Not just with what is spoken, but what is done. That's how you shut it down. That's how you shut him down. And I'm telling you today, that's how you shut everybody down. Every negative thing that comes into, look, that's the enemy's plan. The enemy don't want to see you succeed. But you've got to know and take the initiative. Look, he don't want to see you succeed. It's not his plan to see what God has. That's why your faith and your mind and your heart and soul got to be in the right place. Because guess what? As long as you know what you deserve, as I told you last week, then you know what to speak into existence. Then you not only know what to speak, you know what to do. And what you do is what causes all the haterators and the naysayers to run away, and they will not be able to mess with you. But you've got to have the faith to believe. Who out there that's tuning in today, to the therapist on the road, who out there is faithful to believe? How many out there? Who is going to go through this week and say, you know what? That Dr. Charity said it right. You know what? It's my time and I'm going to get mine. And it's mine regardless. I'm getting mine. How many out there? Because that's exactly what I'm doing. The enemy done been trying to mess with my mind, and I know what's going on. And I know what's going on, but the enemy ain't coming the way. I'm just using my testimony for anybody to help. So there's an opportunity in front of my face. There's an opportunity, grand slam door. And it ain't like that. It ain't like I'm trying to break into the door. The door has got my name on it, everything. I can go right in this door. But the enemy has been trying and battling me for the past month. Just looking at me saying, yeah, you go through that door, girl. Girl, I wouldn't even bank on that, girl. I wouldn't even fight that. Girl, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got no argument. Ain't nobody gonna believe that. Why are you gonna do that? Look, just be happy with what you got. You ain't got no business be even thinking about that. Your life can't get no better than this. Come on, girl. Just accept the fact that it's all right. And just go on with it. I don't understand. And I'm not gonna lie, there were times that my mind said, you know what, I don't want to look like an idiot. I don't want to look stupid. Maybe it's not meant to be. You ever thought about that? Maybe it just doesn't work that way. But then and the spirit brings up something that just starts bubbling me on the inside and saying, but if that is the truth, what explains this? And then my mind started thinking, hold on for a minute. Hold on. Hold. And hold it. Whoa. Let's pause for a minute. And when I threw that back and then looked at it, then the enemy got quiet. I said, no, I'm going to get mine. Because this is what I prayed for. And this is going to happen because I said so. Not just because I say so. I'm just repeating what the Spirit has already said. This is just my testimony, y'all. I'm just giving some encouragement to somebody that needs to be boosted. Somebody here need the motivation, need the motivational encouragement to go through this week and say, this is mine. And shut it down. Shut it down and say, you know what? This is mine. I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what the enemy got to say. This is mine. So when I did that, I started shutting the enemy down. Oh, you ain't finna tell me that I'm not gonna get this, because you know what? I don't care how stupid I look. I'ma get it. And if it don't come this way, it's gonna come another. It's gonna come my way because the Spirit told me in advance years ago. And the Spirit never lies. So I'm encouraging somebody today. I'm motivating somebody to shut it down. Shut it down with the word, and then you shut it down with your actions. Your faith shines and comes through your actions. What are you going to do this week to prove and show that this right here is my opportunity? This is my opportunity to shine, and it's time for me to shine. It's time for me to shine. This is my season. Not only to receive the blessing. Come on now. You see the gleam? You see the beam? I mean, do I have to bring it? Here you go. There. That sun is so bright right there, huh? So bright right there. So bright. It's like, woo, yeah. That's how bright it's going to be in your life. If you let him take charge. Let him do what he got to do. As Pastor Keon confirmed on Friday what I just spoke on Sunday. Cast it away. Don't go back digging for it. Cast it away. Release. Cast it away and let him work it out. He gonna work it out in your favor if you just cast it away and let it go. Because it's yours. It's already been spoken. Let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. So, I'm just telling somebody today. I'm just telling somebody that it's yours. It's all yours. It's yours. It's yours. It's all yours. So, it's all yours. It's all yours. But my thing is, what you gonna do? Because it's yours. Shut it down. And I just told you, you shut it down by speaking what has already been spoken and then doing it. Through faith and out of faith. Do it. Do it. That's the problem. We sit there and know what has been said, but like I told you last weekend, we sitting there taking it to the bank and just saying, well, I just take what I can get. It's all right. I mean, at least I got blessing. Okay. And that's when God said, well, so you don't want more. Oh, well, that's all right. If this is good enough, that's fine. Leave it like it is. And that's how you miss out. Because you're settling for less than God's best. Don't do that. We settling less for God's best, thinking that we avoiding stress and we causing future stress when you're supposed to have better than the rest. But my thing to you, what I'm saying to whoever's tuning in today, who out there planning to go through this week and shut it down? Shut it down by walking in faith, doing it in faith, speaking it in faith. Do like I did last week and what I did today that you heard Dr. Charity do. Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence regardless of how many naysayers and haterators reside out there. It ain't about what they want for you. That's the distraction, as I've been telling you for the past 2 weeks. That's the distraction of the enemy. That's what the enemy wants you to accept. So that's you tapping out. And that's you missing out because you decided to tap out. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. You do what he says. As Dollar Bill told Blue on the Players Club, this is just for somebody that's less religious. What did he tell Blue? I got a contract between me and you that says you do what I tell you to do. Hey, that contract is when you gave your life to him above. Do what he tell you to do, regardless of what it look like. It ain't got to look like it, because God favor is not like the blessing. The blessing, we go off of what we see. Hey, we're alive because I can breathe. I got sight because I can see. But see, the favor is what you don't expect. That's what you can't see. That's what takes God himself and abiding and being in obedience and due diligence to God's will. That's what's unfair. But that's also what gives you more than what you can even expect. So I'm telling somebody today, who out there wants to see more of God's favor? Because the favor is waiting on you. You ain't waiting on it. It's waiting on you as long as you do what you're supposed to do. And that is believe on what was promised and what your destiny was spoken. And then when you believe on what was said, then do what's due diligently supposed to be done. Out of faith. Go through this week believing in faith that I must, as David said, you're going to live. You're going to live. You're going to live. You're going to live to see it happen. Live, 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 live. But that's only if you want to see it happen. And if you want to see that favor, if you want to see the promise and the destiny that has already been spoken, you got to put some faith forward. Move in faith regardless of what it looks like or what it sounds like. You don't go based off of that. You go based off of what he's already said. And the fact that the sun is shining means the favor is ready to manifest itself within you and through you and to you. But you've got to be ready to shut down what anybody and everybody that's got something else that does not add up to what's already been spoken to your life. You got to be ready to shut it down, not just with the word, shut it down with the action. Got to be ready for it. I'm just telling. Just be ready to shut it down. That's all. Shut it down with the action. I'm just speaking out to somebody to let them know, go through this week and be the best. Show yourself whatever's been spoken. If it's that house, go look at a few homes. Go look at what's been saved up toward that home and begin to do the books and the planning as if you knew that you were going to be buying it next week. Same thing with whoever. If your plan is to be the successful grad student, go and start studying as thus. If the plan is to be the supervisor, go act as thus. Go to work acting like one, so that indeed you're shutting down anything that says you can't be one. Just because they saying you can't don't mean that you can't. It only turns into you can't when you yourself agree that you can't. And that right there, you don't do. You don't do. So I'm just here telling somebody today, shut it down. Shut them down. Don't let them come around and shut your purpose and destiny down that he's already spoken. You know that he's spoken. Then you go and abide in it and live like it until it manifests and presents itself into your life, and it shall come to pass. But you got to be willing and ready. Because the favor nobody understands but you and God. That's who understands favor. Blessing is what everybody sees. But the favor, not everybody sees and not everybody knows. Because it ain't fair. But I'm telling you today, it's on your life. And it's bound to happen if you're ready. So my question to you, are you ready to shut it down this week? Who's going to go out there today and shut it down through the word that was already spoken of the purpose and the destiny and through your actions? Who's going to go out there and present themselves as the successful entrepreneur? Who's going to go out there and present themselves as the supervising entrepreneur, the supervising businesswoman, or should I say the supervising healthcare professional, and such as the one that you see today, the Dr. Charity herself? Because it's going to be me. I'm going to give you one little small testimony. I pointed to a house, a nice size house, not a big size house, a nice size house, and told my mother today, now that's what the therapist is supposed to be living in. She said, well, you need to be making therapist money, don't you? I said, what you think I'm doing all this for? Oh, it's going to happen, and I'm going to live to see it happen. It's going to be a house that's going to be for me and my 3 boys, and a house that I'm going to be able to take care of my family, of my parents in too, in their retiring days. And the house is also going to include my husband too. But I'm going to let God manifest, but I'm just speaking it into existence because it shall come to pass. I'm putting the work in. This grad student right here and this supervising healthcare professional, it's going to come into existence. It may not be showing right now, but it shall come to pass. And it's happening right now. I started. You just heard me speak it into existence, and I got some faithful things that show that I'm trying to do all that I can. Give God all I can so that he can bring it to pass. What are you going to do? You going to do that? You going to help me shut it down so your purpose in your life, so your purpose and your promise and destiny can come forth? Let's do it. Let's do it because it's all yours right now. Well, that's all that I got for you on today, but tune in next week to another weekly encouragement motivational from yours truly, Dr. Charity. I do thank every last one of y'all who tune in every week, who have subscribed to Lady Superwoman. Please, everybody tuning in today, please go and subscribe to Lady Superwoman on YouTube. That's at Lady Superwoman 999949s on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements and motivations. And remember, go through this week, go through this Easter weekend and shut it down. Beginning on today, go through this week and shut it down. Being the number one of the what was promised, regardless if that was the raise, the promotion, the career, the school, the house, the car, whatever it is, the business, be the number one top and shut it down because it's already yours if only you believe. I love you and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.